In an environment of general gloom and doom pertaining to a wholesale jobs destruction due to the onslaught of AI, this video is a message of hope. I have found that worldwide there are reports and researchers showing that an absolutely new category of jobs is being created, and the existing jobs, which seemingly seem to be destroyed, are actually being molded into something completely new, which requires more of human ingenuity, not less. This video will explain the key trends happening across the world in the job market, especially the white collar jobs. Welcome to Billion Hopes. This is Sandeep Manudhane, Mentor Sandy, bringing you AI for real impact. The theme is whether we are witnessing AI jobs devastation or a brighter story is emerging. Very, very interestingly, a brighter story seems to be emerging. But in the chaos of the way media reports AI, in the general environment where AI's trends and technicalities are not known to the masses and they are perfectly fine not knowing it, the real trends seem to be lost. Let's get the train back on track. My understanding is that there is no major AI jobs devastation happening. So then what exactly is happening? Well, if we look at history, any new technology which is fundamentally transformational, it ends up changing the nature of jobs and not the jobs themselves. It will destroy the tasks, but not the relevance of humans in those specific jobs. So, what is the difference between jobs and tasks? A job done by a human being in the course of a normal day is the sum total of a large number of tasks. AI may end up destroying tasks, but the relevance of a human being to the job is actually growing and not reducing. So, is this pure mumbo jumbo, or is there some strength and some gravity to this argument? Just wait, I'll show you five major trends which are clearly documented and which should be a source of joy for you, provided you are willing to retool, retrain, and actually make something new out of your career. And that, given that we are in the AI world, is actually not a choice, but we can do it and we can end up actually earning more. Technology destroys tasks because manual and repetitive labor, standardized data processing, routine admin, and predictable operations leads to that. But the human relevance and evolution of human skills and elevation of existing unique human skills, empathy, compassion, ability to see a situation from multiple perspectives, ability to connect theoretical laboratory situation with the real world 3D messy situations, these uniquely human abilities are actually leading to the creation of new jobs. I'm coming to that. I'll show you all the five major trends. So, creativity, innovation, emotional intelligence and empathy, critical thinking and judgment, and complex problem solving all remain absolutely purely human domains. So, research actually now says that AI isn't replacing humans, it is replacing jobs that didn't require much of humanity to begin with. So, that means the future belongs to the large cohort of people who can leverage their human skills in regions, areas, domains, fields where AI can actually do nothing, but AI left to its own devices can make things worse. And what exactly are those areas? So, how can we check out whether automation of routine will end up killing my job permanently, repetitive, non creative tasks getting automated, or whether human AI synergy can lead to a far better outcome and actually not a zero sum game, but a win win proposition. As I said, latest trends indicate that something absolutely new may be arriving. Here are five clear trends being seen. You can check these on your own in your company, in the society around you, but for that, you need to first get rid of AI hype. positive or negative. Any kind of a hype pertaining to the whole AI narrative can be extremely injurious to understanding the truthful emerging situation. So, what is the first major trend we see? The job devastation story slowly is turning out to be a myth because the narrative itself is now changing. And how exactly? Completely new roles have come into being. Over the past 12 months, as a lot of traditional, repetitive, monotonous jobs ended up getting replaced and companies fired tens of thousands of people, one fact was that this was a result of overhiring during the COVID period and post COVID, especially. And companies found a great excuse in, well, we are doing AI and automation because of AI, so we need to fire people. So that was actually not a very good, it wasn't good form, but companies do that. So a lot of firings were basically rationalizing the workforce and getting rid of the excess that they had accumulated in the post COVID, assuming that they would have a huge growth, which did not happen. So they are right sizing and all that stuff. Humans finding completely new roles in managing AI, governing AI, blending AI with the company's requirements, embedding AI into existing processes. These are things which cannot be automated, as companies are discovering to their horror, quote unquote horror, that they are going to need humans forever as long as AI is to be made a part and parcel of the corporate DNA. Something even more fundamental is that the success of AI is now demanding talented humans with unique human abilities. And what are those unique human abilities and why do you need these human beings? Earlier, a coder, a computer engineer or a coder could actually write code which machines could not have written. So that's fine. AI has broadly 70 to 80% taken over that job, although complex coding assignments cannot be done by vibe coding. But in the hands of expert coders, AI tools are wonderful. If coding as the monotonous process is not required to be done by human beings now, implementing that code in a real 3D company, 3D world, 3D companies requires human beings. And what does that mean? If you look at any laboratory, it's a absolutely neat and clean and hygienically appealing environment. Everything is absolutely as per rules. There are processes, there are SOPs, and it looks like an ideal world. And the moment you step out of the lab into the real 3D world, it is messy, it is complicated, it is unpredictable, and in the words of RL expert, reinforcement learning godfather, in fact, Richard Sutton, the 3D world we inhabit is irredeemably complex. When we take an AI product to a company and we launch that AI product in a company via a process of adoption and all, 70 to 80% projects simply fail because the real world is not the AI world. So, who will make it succeed? Human beings. And how? First, designing of the right AI systems, then mapping the requirements of companies to the AI system and AI to the company, then training the entire staff, CXO level people, into the requirements of an AI first world, then ensuring that an ML ops cycle is maintained, the right kind of data systems are created, and a constant monitoring is done. Who does it? This is human. This is an absolutely human endeavor. To create use cases for AI, except in the most monotonous and regularly repetitive tasks, requires unique human skills. And this is something that companies across the world are slowly coming to accept, that we need people with creativity, empathy, logic, communication, etc., because a blend of technical skills and human traits is what will work. Remember, a pure computer engineer or a coder is still needed, but the job profile of that person, out of an 8 hour or a 10-hour shift, the person may end up doing coding for a couple of hours or checking code for a couple of hours. The other 80% of his time or her time will be spent explaining that to the rest of the company and people, ensuring that the code actually maps to the real world requirements of the company, and bridging the gap. So that coder has also become part time consultant, or rather part consultant. If you are a pure coder, but you also are very good at explaining things, you will do wonderfully well in an AI first world. But that requires a mindset change. When we constantly are bombarded by media and even the doomsayers in social media about how AI is destroying everything, our ability to see the change gets diminished substantially. That's why I started the video by saying that this video is a message of hope. So, if the coder has the skills to also become a part consultant and a part governance specialist, wonderful, because those strengths are now at a premium. And nothing is doing as well as AI governance. AI, being black boxes, largely require very strong governance frameworks. And who are the people who create, manage, maintain, sustain, give a feedback to governance frameworks? You and me, Homo sapiens. Another very interesting observation of the past 6 months is that earlier we used to say that data laborers are basically doing all the grunt work for cheap slave labor, the model training that's happening because of human data labeling. Now, the trend worldwide is that domain experts are being hired at premium rates, dollars per hour, to help train the model. So, a very reputed doctor may be asked to help train a model and actually label stuff in that. So, across domains, be it the legal profession, the medical profession, the teachers, games and sports, whatever, think of 1,000 professions. They are needed to train AI. If you're an expert, they're a domain expert, your expertise hasn't gone down, it is needed more. So, you might be thinking, what after all the training is done? No training is done completely because, as I said, this world we inhabit is so complex that there can never be an AI model that simulate the 3D reality to the dot. It's not possible. So we humans will be needed for that. If you have understood these five trends, then maybe we are absolutely on spot in terms of a ray of hope. So do not lose hope at all. Try reinventing yourself. Try rediscovering the strengths within you, the strengths of a communicator, the strength of a creative professional, the strength of empathizing with people who do not understand it. All this in a bunch, in a bouquet, can make you an irreplaceable professional. I will speak more on this. This is a new playlist I have just started, AI and Jobs. And I wanted to start with a big message of hope. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you subscribe to my Billion Hopes channel, like and share this video. And there are many, many more things we have for you, especially the free AI newsletter, a wonderful newsletter we shoot every Tuesday and Friday. Make sure you subscribe to it. The link is there in the comment thread. And our join membership feature on this channel will also be starting absolutely within this week itself. So, AI jobs devastation or a brighter story, I leave that decision to you. In my view, over the next 5 years, millions of new jobs will be created for people with the right attitude, people who have been able to change themselves as per these needs. And the AI systems, in a very funny way, are going to need human beings more and more with every passing month and not the other way around. This is your mentor, Sandy, bringing you AI for real impact.